Hi, this is Phil DeBella, and you're listening to FlashCast by PDB. And today I want to talk about habits that make unsuccessful people. And something that I get asked a lot is, what are the common findings that you see of people that actually are not successful, or what makes people not be successful? What traits, what commonalities? And these questions have been brought forward to me a few times now. And I suppose the opposite side of that is by ensuring that you are conscious of the things I'm about to talk about, that you'll actually can become very successful. But we're going to hone in on what habits and traits make people unsuccessful. And it's in no particular order, just a few things that I've observed. And sometimes I've had this in my own time where I haven't succeeded in things. I can put it down to some of these traits. And one is overconfidence. I find that anytime I haven't succeeded in something, or when people don't succeed, is when you get overconfident. It's good to be self-assured. It's very important to success that you are self-assured. But being too confident can mean that you miss things. You know, your error of judgment can be put out. And I learned that in 2019, where I was overconfident in somebody else's ability and what they could do, and it ended up not working. And if I'd just been a little bit more careful and not too confident in this situation, then my judgment would have been better. But, it's something that I do find in others. And let's face it, nobody likes somebody who's too overconfident. So one trait to be aware of, and definitely shines through in unsuccessful people. Another one is ownership as power. People, trying to get people to take ownership of something is important. But once, if somebody owns it too much, they believe that it's their power, their right to be in control. And I find that this trait doesn't work well, because when people, whilst you want people to take ownership of something, they need to make sure that they don't play the power card. And I see many situations where people have played the power card, and it normally results in not achieving success. Another one is, and we all have people sometimes in our lives that do this, but they believe they have all the answers. You don't always have the answers. And I find that unsuccessful people sometimes believe that they have the answers all the time. People would normally have it, if something goes really well, it's all them. And if it goes wrong, it's somebody else. And the trait that I really hate is when somebody asks you a question and finishes, once you give them the answer, with, "Oh, yes, I did know that. I was just checking." Well, if you knew it, why'd you ask me? Believe that you have all the answers, and that is your highway to being unsuccessful. Another one is refusing to learn. I've always put myself in learning mode. I constantly say tomorrow better than today, and that is all about learning, evolving. The concept of having a growth mindset versus a fixed mindset. Refusing to learn will make you unsuccessful. We need to evolve as humans. We need to evolve our brains. The more we learn, the more we earn. We need to make sure we're constantly in growth mindset. So refusing to learn is definitely on that same highway to being unsuccessful. Hand in hand goes with the concept of people that go, "It's my way or no way." We hear people say, "It's my way or the highway." You're either with me or you're against me. Again, this is not growth mindset. This doesn't breed any loyalty from people. This does not breed loyalty from friendships, from workers, from co-workers, from peers. It's not in anyone's best interest for you to have the mindset of my way or no way. And again, it'll put you on that vehicle to unsuccess. It will not put the people around you that need to be there. And of course, it'll shut you down to listening to great ideas and comments, even criticism, which is there to help you become better. So the whole concept of my way or no way is a no-go zone. Another one I see is stardom focused, where people get this, notoriety. They want to be someone. They want to be something. In today's day and age with media and all the rest of it, we're told that we need to be a celebrity to be glorified. We need to be a somebody. We need to be out there, and we need to be in that starlight. We need to be shining. Everyone loves recognition. Some more than others. Everyone likes to have that notoriety, some more than others. But it's got to be authentic. You need to have an authentic public image if you want to be successful. No one's saying not to put yourself out there. I've done it. It's been part of my brand. It's worked for me well. It's served for me well. But it has to be measured. It has to be right. And at times, and I've done this, you put yourself out there too much. But again, you learn from it. And it's all about keeping it authentic. It's about keeping that image authentic, and the last one I'm going to touch on is people that are going 100 miles an hour. So unsuccessful people going 100 miles an hour and not bringing people with them. So you must bring your people with you. I find that when people are unsuccessful, it's because they're not bringing people along on that journey. And again, one person alone can't turn or steer a ship. It takes many people. We are not islands. We cannot achieve greatness alone. It is a teamwork. So you need to make sure you're bringing your people with you. So again, in no particular order, there's some of the traits that I find are prevalent in people that are being unsuccessful. Some of them I've been guilty of, and I try and stay very conscious of. And it's about that not being that, stardom focused, not going full steam ahead, not adopting the attitude of my way or no way, constantly learning. So don't refuse to learn. Have that growth mindset and believe in evolution. No, I don't have all the answers all the time to everything that you ask. No, I'm not going to use ownership as power, and don't be overconfident. And you'll find that if you address these things, you will be on that journey to success, because unsuccessful people do show those traits amongst others. But in answering, listeners' questions that have asked me, what do I believe shine in unsuccessful people? Well, there's 6 or 7 traits that I believe make people unsuccessful when they're not conscious of themselves. And I believe that the best thing that we can ever do as humans is to keep constantly learning and evolving. We're going to make mistakes. We're going to slip up. It's part of the journey, but we need to be very conscious of who we are, where we are, and what we're doing. We need to be conscious of our why. We need to make sure that we're constantly putting ourselves in learning mode, surrounding ourselves with the right people, and that success means different things to different people. And that's so important for people to understand, that the concept of success is different to different people. And as I discussed in other episodes, you need to write down personally, professionally, and family, what does success look like to you? Grab 3 pieces of paper, head them with personal, professional, and family, and outline what success in each of those areas looks like for you. And then taking, some of those topics we've just discussed, those traits on unsuccessful, make sure that you're not applying them. Make sure that you're conscious that that is not you, and that those behaviours are not happening within you. And you'll find that you'll be on that journey to success. But remember that success is personal. Success is all about you achieving and being where you want to be in your personal life, in your professional life, and in your family life. It's not what somebody else wants you to achieve. It's not what somebody else needs you to achieve. It's what you want to be. And it's something that we should be doing with our children from a young age. And if you don't have children, it's things you should be sharing with other people, with your friends, with your peers, with your nephews, your nieces, your cousins. Share it with anybody. That success is personal, and a great way to go about it is for people to identify what success looks like personally, professionally, and family. And understanding that those 3 areas make up somebody's life, and we need to give attention to all 3 areas. I thank you for listening. Keep sending in those questions. Keep sending in topics for us to discuss. I hope you're all enjoying the FlashCast, and I hope that you share it with your friends and family. I thank you for being part of what I'm able to do and share my ideas and my philosophies and my thoughts of my journey. It is an honour and a privilege, and I do appreciate people that do listen to the FlashCast. Until next time, you've been listening to Phil DeBella, and this is FlashCast by PDB.